guys, hope you're well. Okay, so this is emplacement number 2. Now I'm doing a series of emplacements that I'm building at the moment for the table, and that's table number 2. So there's a city board, then there's no man's land, and then there's a trench board. So it's a siege, no man's land, and then we have a beautiful city board. And this is all for, if you've been looking at Mac's channel as well, this is all for the Great Crusades and for the big apocalypse games that we have coming up in August. And if you've not been over to Mac's or Manius Augustus Calgar's channel, go check it out, because he's building a beautiful table for Ulinar at the moment, so it's going to be very, very exciting. So what have we got here? So we've got the template for our next emplacement. Now this is from, I forgot what it's called now, sort of like Fortress of Redemption, I think that's what it's called, and it's a great kit to salvage stuff from if you're looking to make emplacements. I'm not a big fan of the tower. It's not very pretty with the huge Angel of Death on the side of it, but it is more of a Dark Angel building than anything else. But the nice thing about it is it has these beautiful pieces that you can use on your boards. So this is the layout that I'm going for, and if you can imagine, this will be raised onto normal ground level, and then there'll be a little dip down, and this will be hidden by a trench wall with sandbags lined along the sides. There'll be sandbags all the way around just to give some depth, but that's the kind of view that I'm going for. If we just move this out of the way. So this is part 1 of the emplacements that I'm doing for the table. Again, for this I've used Model Mates Rust, and I've got to say, for me it's probably one of the best rust on the market. To create that effect and not have to worry about using weathering paints and stuff like that, or pigments to create it, I'm blown away by it. It is just beautiful. We just spin this round, and you get some really lovely rich yellows and stuff. And the other paints I used was Vallejo. So I've used Vallejo German Grey, and I've been using their metallic series for the gold round here. Their blacks and their silvers there, and I've got to say, beautiful. Now I'll be doing a whole series on Vallejo because they very kindly sent me a load of product to review, so I'll be doing some how-tos and testing it out on camera, so you guys can see and have a look. And if you don't know who Vallejo are, pop over to their website and check them out, because they do some amazing products, and pretty much everybody in the community that I know of, from Manius Augustus Calgar to a lot of other people, use Vallejo paints because they're just beautiful. And I think you'll find also Orc Painter Nerd does like them as well. So here's the emplacements. It's absolutely beautiful. The effect that I've got from it, I'm very, very happy with. This is all going to be weathered as well, a bit more muddier, and there'll be some other bits and pieces, just detail on there. And this will be on the second board before the first trench line in the city, which will look quite pretty. And I'm also working on this piece. Now, as I said, you can salvage quite a lot from the Redemption kit. So I'm looking at building a missile silo as well, which is going to sit on one of the hills, which would be quite pretty. And the detail is actually phenomenal. Basically, it's this section span over, and underneath it is the missiles. So that's what you get. Like I said, have a quick look at the kit. It's worth salvaging what you can out of it, and I've used other parts of it on the table as well, and you'll be able to see that in upcoming videos this weekend. So guys, I will see you